So. Oh.
Oh.
That wasn't as good as the last one.
It really wasn't. Do it again.
Hang on. Wait. Gonna press it in. No.
No, you can't.
It's because I haven't opened this in ages.
Oh, no.
I should have saved it.
Welcome to the Taste of Music podcast. I'm
Lots
Matt.
of background noise. I'm Louis. Today's album is An Awesome Wave by Alt J.
Oh, what an album. What an album. Released when, Louis?
2012. Let me get my notes out. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, 2012.
2012.
25th of May.
Yeah,
Hey. We're doing more research each time. It's great. This was a debut album this time.
Yeah, it was.
But I've left my fucking notes downstairs.
Well done. We'll just completely restart this.
No. I'll get it whilst we're doing the first song.
Okay.
That would make a bit more sense than restarting the whole
cool.
thing.
But I might get better pop from the... I'm going to try again.
Okay, we'll try again.
That was a little bit better.
Do you want to restart?
Nah.
Okay.
Restarted.
First song? What's the first song? I don't have my notes. I can't remember.
It's literally called Intro. It's an intro track called Intro.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's go listen to it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's just come in on that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, let me pause that. Thanks, that.
No worries. So that was it.
Yeah.
Before we get...
I've got ice in my drink today, so you can...
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I should have got myself ice. Oh, well, I'll do that next week when I got my new microphone. Ooh, it's going to be fancy. What have you got to drink, Louis? Tell the listeners what you have to drink.
I'm making White Russians today, so I've got myself some Absolute vodka, which I like using for White Russians because it's not very potent. You get those like really cheap vodkas that just ruin the flavour of anything.
Yep.
So it's for Absolute, so at least you don't taste it as much. But the real star of the show has got to be, I've got some Patron Cafe, so some coffee liqueur, and it's delicious.
And tequila
Finished
base as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tequila base, that one, which traditionally you'd use a vodka base, but you know.
Fuck it.
But yeah, and then finish off with some cream. So real healthy for me.
Oh yeah,
but
absolutely.
It's delicious and it's dessert.
But you've already had dessert, though. Anyway, so intro.
Yes, intro.
Good opening song to the album. I really like this song. It's just...
Yeah, it does what it sets out to be. It's specifically an intro song, and it does a great job of that.
Yeah, and it has that weird bit in the middle where it just goes...
Exactly that.
Yeah.
You got bang on. I almost thought you started playing it.
My impersonations are just getting so good. This podcast has done a lot for me. Anyway,
there's just something about that slow lead in and that sudden rise up to a crescendo when those guitars come in. Oh, it's so good.
Well, we have an idea for this, don't we? Because someone has lost an odds-on bet with a friend.
Not in real life.
Not
just
real
to
life.
establish
Yeah.
it again in our imaginary Dino Experience universe. Whatever that still should probably have a name for that.
What
the realm?
The realm. Do we just create the idea for a universe?
The realm of food and music. I don't know.
the top. Well, we'll call it the Tom realm because that's the Taste of Music, isn't it? It makes Tom.
The realm of Tom.
The realm of
Thomas.
Tom.
So today and Thomas.
Someone's lost an odds-on bet, and they've been taken out by their friend to this place outside of ours, which is their workplace, right?
Yeah, picture like a dark, desolate industrial estate with some big empty buildings. Get led into this kind of dark, dodgy looking place
And you
with
get
a sign that's all faded, so you can't actually read what it is.
and nobody else is around. No one else is around. It's just you and the friend.
You work here? Yeah. I'm actually in between places at the moment. This is just what was good.
But they lead you into this room, and there's this pod sitting there, right? Which is a sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah, and they hand you this little pill. You just eat it. It's like, what is this? Trust me on this. There's a lot of blind trust going on here. There's a lot of blind trust.
You did lose an odds-on bet. You kind of have to. You know, it's the law.
Pop it in your mouth and just go, yeah. Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that crescendo, I reckon that's just as the toe is first dipped.
Yeah, into
the sensory deprivation tank.
Which I've never been in a sense dep tank before.
Yeah, me neither. I'd be up for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Just to see, bring an album or two with me.
Hell yeah! I
Do you
listen
reckon
to.
they allow you to play your own music?
I don't know, because isn't it supposed to be that there's literally no sound as well? Isn't that usually the point of sense deps?
But like, I'd want something to focus on. Otherwise, that'd be an awful experience.
but isn't so?
I'd get really fucking bored.
I mean, so would
Do
I.
something to listen to, or something to watch, or something to taste.
But I think
this is what's happening today. We've got something to taste and to listen to, whilst in this sensory deprivation tank. This chamber of secrets
that your friend has dragged you along to in the middle of the fucking night and just handed you a pill. And gone.
It's got to be after hours. That's why it's at this time. We can't do this while on the clock.
Oh, absolutely not. Nobody would let you do this. Which is kind of concerning now that I think about it. What kind of a friend does this?
Yeah. Odds on you have to sit in a sensory deprivation tank and let me feed you things for an hour.
Oh,
okay,
God.
10. 3, 2, 1. 7.
Always 7. If everyone
Always 7 or 4 is what people most like fall for out of 10, I reckon.
John's gotten me
I
out
feel
on
like-
it before.
I feel the easy way to go is just say like the highest number you can, because not many people
Yeah. Or it's just
try
say
and catch you out on
the
that.
absolutes. Usually people don't say the absolutes. Like the 1
Yeah.
or the 10.
Yeah, but you can tell if someone picks one of those, they really don't want to do it.
Yeah. But
being a pussy.
most of the time, odds-ons aren't made for people who want to do the thing.
It's all good fun.
Oh, it is. Until John doesn't do it.
He kind of did it.
This is the second episode we're calling out John.
I'm not
now.
going to mention what it was. He kind of did it.
I technically still owe him something from an odds-on I lost as well, don't I?
I don't know. I'm not going to get into your disputes, your spats.
Yeah, it's fine. He said he didn't want it anyway, but I might buy it for him for Christmas anyway.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Yeah.
I reckon that could be a giggle. As a Christmas present. Hi, John.
Lots of guesswork going on here.
Yeah. Well, John knows what it is, absolutely, because he listens to this podcast, and we're gonna play Rocket League again. He's gonna be like, Matt, why did you insult me?
We'll get him on after lockdown's over.
Yeah, 100%, and then he can make fun of us.
Yeah.
It's a balanced world here.
Yeah, nah.
Yee, na, na, yee. Next song.
Yeah, we've set a scene.
Yep.
So ready to move on to the Ripe and Ruin.
In brackets.
But yeah, on the interlude tracks aren't actually named on the. So I've actually got the album here.
Oh right.
They're not on the list of tracks for them. I seem to remember when I got the album and I downloaded it onto a computer, they're actually labeled as like Interlude 1, Interlude 2, and Interlude 3. So
Wow.
its official name is The Ripe and Ruin.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
What?
And the last few lyrics was it as something Fuck, I just forgotten it, but it was really poetic. That's a really nice line. Hang on.
So impactful that you instantly forgot it.
Look, all right.
What, like all good fruits, the balance of life is
In the ripe and ruin.
ripe and ruin.
Yeah, I know.
one.
That's just like that's
It's
really
a very
good
poetic
line.
song.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about the harmonies in it that are just, it's so beautiful, and it is just voice.
Yeah.
I seem to remember one of the guys in the band, because they all add their own aspects to the music. One of them is classically trained in like choir music and was like a choir boy as a kid, so that's where the harmonies come from. It comes from his influence in the band.
I was gonna say,
I can't remember which one it is, but I seem to remember
like,
in an interview or something.
especially at the beginning, it has to me, and I could be wrong, but it sort of feels influenced by Baroque style music, which was a lot of purely vocal music with lots of harmonies that would... It's not like specifically Baroque, because Baroque would basically stretch an entire word over a verse. So a song would basically be 3 words, and you just hold a note for
Isn't
ages.
that what modern... Oh, holding that. I was about to say, isn't that what modern pop music does?
It's way cooler than
Work.
No, but I feel like it takes inspiration from that.
I really, 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 really.
I love the memes that take songs and just fucking loop this parts of it. Oh, The Best is one of my favorite.
Best.
Yeah.
The best.
Anyway, so in our scenario, in our little sensory deprivation chamber, what?
Okay, I wanted to go something for a bit unusual.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned that tablet or that little something or other, that morsel being sent our way that we chewed on just before we got in. Like that's a miracle berry.
Holy shit!
If people don't know what miracle berries are, they're these weird berries that coat certain parts of your tongue or your palate. I don't know how they work, but basically they take the sourness out of things.
Mm-hmm.
So we've just been handed a lemon that has been peeled like an orange. It's a lemon. Picture that, a lemon segment. I peeled a lemon the other day just for shits and giggles, but it basically just looks like a pale anemic orange.
Can you post that on our Instagram?
Yeah, sure. I've got a picture of it.
Just like leave a link to the episode in the description with no context.
Sure, why not?
Oh, we could get Kit to do that.
So yeah, we've been fed that.
Yeah.
And I went for that because, ripe and ruin. Ripe. What's ripe? Fruit at the right time. It's got to be ripe.
Uh-huh. And technically you've ruined the flavour of a lemon by making it sweet, because you could argue that...
No, or that's a flavour that is usually masked by that sourness and that tart.
That's a good point,
that
actually.
is something new that you wouldn't have tasted before. That's the thing that people... That's such a weird experience, because you're almost tasting something completely new and different, because their flavours that's usually masked by other notes.
I wonder what other foods there are out there that are like that.
There's a list of recommended things that people eat with them, but I can't remember anything off of it other than a lemon.
It's probably just lots of... I wonder what toxic wastes would taste like.
Just regular sweets. That's the worst thing to try and go for. You want to go for a more natural flavour.
Granted, but the thing with toxic wastes is I feel like they are just sour. I don't feel like they have much of, if any, flavour. So I'd be curious to try that.
Sorry, miracle fruit, not miracle berries.
Yeah, because if you type in miracle berries, it comes up with other things.
Oh, apparently drinking vinegar tastes amazing.
What?
It made cheap tequila taste like the nectar of the gods.
The nectar of the... Please, we have to try this sometime.
Well, I love tequila. What does expensive tequila taste like then? Ooh.
What? Oh my god.
Or maybe that would be a bit of a waste.
No, I reckon it would, because I reckon it's because it's cheap, because the cheap shit tastes shit.
Bitter lemon.
Wonder if vodka would taste any different.
Oh, apparently bitter things don't change, but sour things do. Any citrus.
Is tequila sour?
I don't know.
I guess it just might bring out the sweetness in it.
Apparently radishes just become flavourless. Yellow mustard tastes delicious. Almost like caramel.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this sounds weird. I want to try these.
Yeah,
man. I can't... Because you used to just be able to buy them off Amazon or something, but I had a look earlier, and they're really hard to find now. I can only find, like, dodgy-looking eBay sellers.
Miracle fruit. You got some keyboard ASMR for the fucking podcast.
God damn it, Reddit.
What?
This could be the cure of women who don't like the taste of cum. Oh, my God. Tried this with the wife. She said it made it flavourless.
What are you eating to make your cum sour? Like, oh my God.
Reddit users, so probably all those toxic wastes you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Or warheads if you're in America,
Oh,
basically
God.
the US equivalent.
Things that make you just want to die and you don't know why you ate them, but you just felt like you had to. Oh my God. What fucking Reddit, man. I love it, but I fucking hate it. It's just...
The community's just full of weirdos.
Oh, absolutely. But, like, man, the memes that come out of it are fucking brilliant. Like, Lou was talking to me about a fucking subreddit earlier. What was it?
That'll come up later.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That'll be a bit more relevant later.
I can't remember where in this it pops up, but which makes it more fun to wait for.
Okay, right. Let's talk about the logistics of this sensory deprivation tank.
Right. So me and Louis,
Right,
we had a little bit of a spat about what a sensory deprivation chamber looked like, didn't we?
Yeah, because in my head, I can't remember what I saw it on. I think it was, there's Travel Man with Richard Ayoade.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw him do one where, or it could have been a different show, I don't know, something on TV. But basically, everything was in the chamber apart from his head.
Okay.
But all the ones I've Googled, pretty much, it's just a pod that you lie down in and float on the water. So
yeah, which is what I've known.
The thing is, we need to be eating, so I'd say maybe a combination of the two, or you just get over the fact that eating and lying down is a bit weird.
Isn't it not that it's weird? It's just that your body just can't really like swallow easily because it relies on gravity to like get things down your throat.
I feel like it's less of the trouble of swallowing and more probably just spilling things all over yourself.
Okay, yeah, good point. Didn't even think about that. Or we could have like
because you swallow by your gullet will contract, but from like the top down and push things down that way, really.
Yeah. So what about if we had like a sensory dep chamber that's vertical and you float in it like up to your neck? Would that work?
Yeah, but then I don't know. Just the thought of imagine if you just drained it, and it was just there, kind of hanging by your head. I don't know. It's safe. Somehow we can eat in this.
Yeah. Our head's upright enough, and our body's in water. That's more or less the logistics of it. We've got the pretty LED lights as well.
They put a load of salt in the water, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
A bit like the Red Sea, so that it matches the density.
Yeah.
So that you, I don't know, something like that.
So you can float on the surface, and also the water is like perfectly body temperature, so just you can't feel it supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Because the temperature is completely regulated, so the water and the outside of the water.
37.5 degrees.
Yeah, damn right. Look at that. I was going to say maths. Look at that science.
Yeah, look at that maths. That maths.
Yeah, I calculated human body temperature. What about it, huh?
Yeah, I looked at my arm and I was like, right, 37.5. Bam.
Right on the money. Easy clap.
Smart.
Double
Right.
A star.
Let's move on.
Song 3.
I'm ready to move on. Yep, song 3. Not song 2 by Blur, song 3 by
By old Jay.
Also known as Tessellate.
Great song. Are we going to tessellate, Louis?
I'd rather not tessellate with you. I don't swing that way. I'm sorry.
That's absolutely fine. I
would not
that.
like to ruin our friendship.
Nope, neither would I. I totally respect that, man, and I hope you find someone else to tessellate with.
Hey, babe, want to tessellate?
I need to do that to Farah. I really, really do. So that song's about sex.
Yeah, he might have to get the keys out.
I don't get it.
It's alright.
Okay.
So I was trying to think of foods that would like tessellate at all. So tessellation is basically, it's usually reoccurring shapes that will infinitely fit together. A well-known artist that did tessellating things is MC Escher. Sounds a bit like a rap name, but
It really does.
not just, he did lots of like he's the guy that did all the stairs going up and down in different directions, everything like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but he also did a load of tessellation work.
Because he's like a name that I know. Like everybody talks about MC Escher, but I don't. I just feel like I probably know his works if I saw him, but I couldn't like describe any of them.
I find his work really interesting. But fun fact, my mum bought an MC Escher print, authentic one, for £1 at a little flea market card boot sale type thing a fair few years ago, and she said if it had been £2 I wouldn't have bought it. Which she then proceeded to leave it like in the shed and forgot about it and didn't tell my dad about it for like months, and he found it and it was just, he brought it in. It was like, what's this? This? You see that? I had a book at the time of MC Escher, like prints and just some of his art, just because I like looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And he got it out and just found his signature. It's like cross-referenced. It is.
How much?
You realise how much this could be worth?
How much is it worth?
So, we sold it for like $4,000 at auction.
What?
Because they are prints, so like there's multiple made of each. But yeah, like from £1, it's not too bad.
That's a fucking. What's the percentage markup on that?
I'm pretty sure the like 4,000%.
Oh yeah, shit. Fuck's sake.
I'm pretty sure it was called Death and Destruction or something like that.
Death and Destruction.
MC.
Where's my phone gone? Oh, there it is. What does it look like?
So basically it was one hand drawing out actually no, it wasn't. That's another one of his works, a more famous one.
Oh, where he's drawing the hand or something like that.
Yeah, basically it was a few weird shapes. There was like a 3D star looking shape.
God, some of these artworks are fucking gorgeous. Fuck me.
I want to find it because I want to know the name again. But Order and Chaos, I think it was actually.
Order and Chaos. Pardon me, sorry.
Yeah, that was it. Order and Chaos.
Wow, holy shit.
It's just a load of things
Yeah.
and then a weird shape in the middle.
That's fucking awesome. I love your fucking mum's nonchalantness to just casually buying a piece of artwork worth £4,000 and leaving it in the shed for a few months.
Yes, I would have bought it if it was £2.
So your mum as well. I could 100% see her doing that. Oh, that's great.
Anyway, it was a tangent about tessellation, which went somewhere else.
Yeah, so what food are we fucking eating?
Yeah, as I was saying, I couldn't think of a food that does tessellate at all. It's like, you know what? Food that is shapes that fit together, and my mind just instantly went to the classic British snack, Transformer snack. Which are basically like this corn maze type puffed crisps that have two different shapes. You've got the wheels, like these circles with holes in, and this body, which is like a stick, which is like a car chassis, like, and you put the wheels on the chassis to make a little crisp car.
It's so bad. It's Transform -A-snack, and
I never really had them as a kid, but you'd see other kids have them, and you'd be like, "Wow, I want those. That looks fun."
It's, as kids, we were so easily entertained. I love it. Oh, it's so. I googled Transformer snack, and I found these selling listings for Walker's crisps, but it's like a knitted handbag. But it's a salt and vinegar packet of Walker's crisps.
What flavors of
They have spicy,
Transformer snack?
curry. Ooh.
What flavor are we eating? That's the question. How about a combo?
Saucy barbecue. Yeah, we could have a combo.
Let's go with spicy because I'm hoping
Cheese
they're
and
like
onion.
a mix between nice and spicy knickknacks and flaming hot Monster Munch, which are some of my favorites. I'm hoping it's kind of in that area of
those,
that kind of like spicy crisp.
Those are like
Those are fucking
top
great.
tier fucking crisps. Those are. I hate when a spicy.
Pickled onion. Oh, I hope those are like the Monster Munch as well.
I love those so much. I miss Monster Munch. I want some Monster Munch. There's a bar.
Well, they're still around.
There's a bar in Bristol. Not bar. It's like a. What's the word? A buffet. There's a buffet in Bristol that opens up every few months. Not at the moment, obviously, but every few months it opens, and it just has a huge selection of crisps that are not longer in circulation, or like aren't very much in circulation anymore. So like all of the old,
hard to get hold of.
Yeah, all of the old retro crisps. They just have a whole buffet of them, and I fucking never went because it was never on when I was available, and.
Damn, I'd love that.
Yeah, right?
I love me some crisps.
They had fucking Space Raiders. Or Space...
You can still get Space Raiders.
Yeah, but I
fucking love the
barely
pickled
see 'em
onion
around.
ones. Oh, so good.
I swear they're like the same thing as Monster Munches. Like, pretty much.
Yeah, they're slightly different texture.
Monster Munches has more air in it. So you technically just getting
pretty
less. Just getting less.
I always thought they looked like feet.
They do look like feet.
But they're not. They're meant to be like 2 arms, 2 legs, and
What?
an eye
No,
in
they're
the middle,
not.
I think.
No, they're
They are.
not.
They are.
This is heresy. What the fuck?
Sorry, just found an image that I need to send you.
Yeah, okay, what is it?
Oh my.
It's
So basically it's a Transformer snack that someone's made a graphic of and put a face on the front. So it looks like a dude with some wheels on each arm and leg in a car position.
oh my god, that's so stupid.
And it's about as dumb as you can imagine, but it looks great.
I can't see Monster Munch as anything. Oh, it's a fucking question. Somebody asked the question in 2019. The row over. Oh, it's an article. The row over whether the crisps are shaped like claws, feet, or whole monsters come around again.
Well, I think they're meant to be whole monsters, but in my head, they've always just looked like feet.
They are feet. Straight up, like, you can't tell me they're not. I mean, you can tell me they're not, but I'm not going to believe you. I refuse.
Okay, so we're going with spicy Transformer snacks to hope they're along that line of flavour.
But just crisps on their own is not enough, though.
Do you reckon? Because at the moment, maybe the sensory deprivation tank is fucking like quiet and all you can hear because everything's silent and all your senses are heightened. You can just hear yourself crunching down on these crisps. It'd be awful. It's like when you're wearing closed back headphones and you try and eat something crunchy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not a good time. Yeah.
Oh my god. That would be so loud.
But there's a line in the song that says triangles are my favourite shape, so I reckon they've just slipped in a Dorito.
I think it's like all the more impressive that they slipped a Dorito into a closed bag of Transformer snacks.
Do you reckon he just got chucked in a closed bag?
Yeah.
Maybe they might even be made in the same factory because a lot of crisps are anyway,
Yeah.
so maybe just a sneaky one got put in.
Have you ever had like a crisp in a crisp packet from the wrong brand?
No, but I've had some crisps that I opened the packet and immediately I could see something was wrong. There was this huge amalgamation of crisps and just this greasy substance.
Oh.
So I wrote to the company and complained, and they told me what it was and apologized that it got there and gave me a voucher.
What was it?
So basically, they usually run like a few packs when cleaning some of the assembly line down. But it slipped through. But it's basically, it was like the machine grease from like one of the machines, and it would just all look gross.
Disgusting! Holy shit!
I remember that time in school as well when someone just got it was a Dorito, but it was really, really thick.
It was like
it was like several Doritos thick, and it was rock hard.
It was. We tried eating it, and we could not fucking break it. It was the most solid Dorito. I still have pictures of it on my fucking phone. It's like the most solid Dorito I've ever fucking experienced.
I feel like I need to fit this into tessellation more.
Well, there's another...
Because Transformer snacks don't really tessellate, do they?
Well,
maybe Doritos kind of do when you think about it, because triangles tessellate infinitely.
Triangles do
if they're the right shape. Equilateral triangles.
No, and right angles as well.
And what's the other one? Not the one with the right angles to it. It's just the one that isn't scalene. Because scalene is the one that wouldn't. Yeah. Actually, even then, I think scalene might.
Well, because the scalene has unequal size, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if every single shape is the same, you can still fit that length side against it. So I reckon pretty much all triangles probably tessellate.
Yeah, because all angles have to equal.
Your sats.
Your sats. I don't think people in year 6 are listening to our podcast. Especially when it's the explicit
if you do,
tag.
I'd stop. I've marked it explicit. I've already talked about tessellation. So when two people love each other very much, they will form an infinitely repeating shape. Which is the context that this song uses that for. You hadn't figured it out yet.
Go ask your parents. They'll uncomfortably explain it to you or something.
What does tessellation mean?
They'd be so confused. It's like kids asking a serious question. They're like, tessellation? Shapes. Did you see that Veritasium video about the shapes that, like the infinitely recurring pattern, but that never repeats itself?
Well, if it's infinitely reoccurring, then how does it not repeat itself? Like, surely reoccurring means that it's repeating.
No. Well, no. Okay, actually, you're right. But it's a pattern.
And infinitely continuing.
Yes, an infinitely continuing pattern. So the shapes can always fit together, but the pattern will never repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fucking
cool. I love the Transformer snack logo. Like the mascot, the little space dude made out of crisp with a helmet on.
Yeah.
That means he turns into the car, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Man. I know a shop I can still get these. I might try some.
Oh my god.
I can try some. You can usually get them at corner shops.
Oh wait, is that the corner shop that like
gas stations, like the
the
gas station, petrol stations. Sorry.
Come on, Louis.
I know there's fucking American medias everywhere.
There was another thing to this whole section that you haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah, I just keep finding new things to talk about.
It's just like keep tangenting off about fucking.
No, I'm gonna get straight into it. Goggles.
Oh yeah.
But the eyes are kaleidoscopes.
Fuck me. That's so cool. And it's tessellating shapes, so it fits with the theme.
Yeah, and at the moment, nothing's playing. All we can hear is the crunchy of crisps. And these bizarre visuals, whilst your taste buds are still tainted by the miracle fruit.
What the fuck would those crisps taste like? What the fuck?
I'd say probably less spicy, more sweet.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? We gotta get miracle berries one day and just make a video.
Yeah, if we get some miracle fruit, we'll try some spicy Transformers. It'll be on the list. Spicy Transformer snacks and lemons.
Move on to the next fucking song.
And tequila. Yeah.
Oh my god. Next fucking song.
Okay, yeah, move me on. I'll keep going.
The next song is Breeze Blocks. So that was song 4, Breeze Block.
No, that was song. Yeah, it was song 4. Sorry, I almost said song 5 because the next song did start playing, but I paused it before it started playing music, so it's highlighted green on Spotify.
What's up?
Trying to think of how I can introduce what I've decided for this.
Well, the first note I put down for this was torture because of what Louis originally said was going to happen to this.
So my original suggestion was like, because the music video for this, it's all played in reverse. So what would be the end if it was played the right way is the beginning of a body in a bathtub with a breeze block weighing it under the water. So it's like, why doesn't our friend just come in and put a breeze block on us? And Matt thought that they were just fully submerging us, like head and all. But it's like, no, they're just weighing our body down, so our body's underneath as well.
I know.
So Matt was like, "What's this torture you're on about?"
It just sounds straight up like torture. Especially because at the time in my head, I had the idea that we were upright with our head just above the surface of the water. So any more submerging...
place the breeze block directly on the top of your head. The thing is, that'd be easy enough just to remove just by moving a little.
I mean, granted, yeah. Well, it depends on the shape of the pod, but yeah.
So I decided to change it. I was like, right, hang on. What if the breeze block wasn't made out of regular breeze block material, whatever that is, and instead was just a huge bath bomb shaped like a breeze block?
And what flavour?
What flavour? It tastes like lemons.
Oh, lemons.
Oh, we've had lemons. Oh, what's a classic bath time scent?
What about lavender?
Oh, lavender, yeah, mate. We can do some lavender. Send us right to sleep. Which, yeah, this song is quite relaxing.
Yes,
somewhat,
but not in the sleeping kind of way.
In between.
Like,
I don't know, lavender can be like that.
Especially not at the end. The ending is definitely not a relaxing bit. The rest of it is. It uses a toy piano in it. I love songs that use toy pianos.
I'm trying to think what sound that is in that. I missed that.
What, the toy piano?
Yeah, I don't think I picked up on that.
Beginning of the second verse.
Hang on, I'm gonna quickly skip into it.
Like 55 seconds in. Or 50 seconds.
Oh, it's like one of those kid xylophone things that's kind of a piano. So you like push down on a button and it makes a hammer hit a shitty metal bit.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I hadn't quite picked up on that sound.
Oh, it's such a good sound. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remaster used it in one of their tracks, and like I have that on loop whenever I'm doing work because it's just really relaxing.
That's one of the games that kind of... I'm more interested in that than Breath of the Wild because I used to love Link's Awakening.
You'd love the remaster.
I'd get a Switch for that.
So yeah, a lavender breeze block. What were we just saying? How do I segue this back in?
I don't know. Are there any visuals? Maybe we still got the kaleidoscope on, but they're twisting some more. We get some different colours. Maybe the colours change, so it's all purpley like the lavender.
Oh yeah, like because the LEDs in the pod would just like change colour with the breeze block.
With the music, yeah.
This is a weird fucking experience.
And you can kind of feel it fizzing. Imagine a breeze box, not a bath bomb sized breeze box. That would be tiny. Pretty cute. I want one of those for my desk. A breeze box sized bath bomb.
That's so much chemicals though. Like,
I think that would be enough to make you float.
By itself.
Maybe when you start, there isn't actually anything extra. It's just water in the sensory deprivation tank. So you add the bath bomb and then you start to float.
So it's not a true sensory depth. It's just water.
Until the bath bomb is added.
It's just getting wet.
Yeah, before you're just kind of in some body temperature water, eating some crisps with some goggles on. Now the fun truly begins.
It's such a shit experience. Oh my god.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah, granted it is.
Now it smells nice. It's getting relaxing. You're floating now. Instead of on your tippy toes.
How could you imagine a bath bomb that was edible that you could like melt into water and you could drink the water?
Sherbet.
Oh yeah. Well, no, but sherbet doesn't bubble up like bath bombs, does it?
I don't know. You probably, if you use the right combination of citric acid and some other things, you could probably get something that. Well, I was like, it bubbles in your mouth, but that's probably enzymes going at work there.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, but lavender flavored sherbet. Ugh. It's like a fizzy Parma Violet.
Ugh.
I'm not a fan of Parma Violets.
They
Just taste too soapy.
I like them. I think
not for me.
I think they're a good kind of flavor. Like
I'll eat them, but no.
you never choose them.
I just don't really feel, for me, lavender is an eating flavor. It's more of a scent.
Well, you put it with.
It's a bit too soapy for me.
Is it that the? I'm thinking about rosemary. What's the one that you put with lamb?
Yeah, rosemary.
That's rosemary. Are they like similar in shape, or is it like they're both
the leaf is a
sprigs?
kind of similar shape, but rosemary is a lot more glossy. And
oh yeah, lavender's fluffy, isn't it?
and lavender, it's very easily identifiable by the purple flowers.
Oh yeah, of course.
And
but it smells fucking gorgeous.
It's longer stems and
I have
less woody stems.
my partner got me a plushie for Christmas a couple of years ago that smells of lavender, and it's just the nicest thing to go to sleep to because lavender just fucking knocks you out. It's great. Love it.
Yeah, I've chloroform myself. That sounds really right. So.
Yeah, my cuddly toys infused with chloroform.
I've got a bottle by my bed. Yeah, I douse that on my pillow and I'm out for hours.
Oh my god. Yeah, if his parents don't come in and wake him up, he's fucked. Oh, could you imagine doing that? Like, staining your pillow with chloroform. Fucking hell.
Fucking stink. It must be really bad for your brain. It must be like sniffing petrol or something.
It's not good for you at all. Like,
I don't actually really know what it is. I just know it's used in like old movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, it takes like a few deep breaths of it to actually knock you out. It doesn't actually react that quickly, but if you fell asleep in a pillow, like face first in a pillow of chloroform, you die by the morning.
Yeah, probably.
Should we move on to the next song?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to.
Let's move past the talk.
This is Interlude 2, brackets, guitar. Guitar.
Guitar. What a fucking chill track, huh?
Yeah. I couldn't really fit this into a whole like dining experience because it's a bit of a personal song for me. Because I remember I just pretty much finished learning this and I was playing this as my dad like came home and told me that my grandfather had just passed away. So it's kind of got that emotional connection for me.
Yeah.
Which I can't really connect to this. This song is a bit disconnected from the rest of the album for me.
Yeah, I mean like.
But it's a beautiful track. Like it's just, I like songs like this where the guitar's tuned to a completely different like tuning from standard. Like it's just like, I think it's D A D F sharp.
Huh.
A D.
I did not know that.
Something like that. So yeah, it's just like even if you just strum that open, it's just it sounds great. But yeah, so I've got that connection to him. But yeah, my grandfather was just an amazingly weird and quirky guy. Like he used to he basically made his money running all sorts of antiques and bizarre stuff he'd buy in England and run it over to France and vice versa. So like he had all sorts run through his hands. Like his house over in France was just filled with bizarre stuff, just like skulls, guns and swords and huge like Persian war rugs everywhere. It's like some really crazy stuff.
He sounds really cool, to be fair.
Yeah, he was great. He always had like these amazing stories that he'd tell. It's like it's like your story or someone else's. I was like, he was a great storyteller nonetheless. It's like he'd always rope you in. It was always have a great punchline.
What was the weirdest thing you ever saw at his place?
A couple deformed baby skulls.
Baby, like human babies.
They might have been like monkey skulls. I don't know. I never quite knew. I'm pretty sure at one point he had Saddam Hussein's bodyguard's handgun.
I remember you telling me this, yeah.
Which was gold plated, engraved, and basically had like Saddam Hussein on the handle, and it was like crazy. It was like, how the fuck do you get hold of this, and how soon you get rid of it? Because that was like the most modern kind of gun I'd seen him have.
Wow.
Because the rest of the stuff he'd have in there would just be like muskets, that kind of stuff, or like some old like Western cowboy revolver type stuff.
Did you ever have like a lever action rifle? I fucking love the
none of
design
the
of
stuff was like ever loaded or used, or I don't know. They might have been functional, but there was never any rounds anywhere to be seen.
But like, I just love the design of the lever action rifles. They're just gorgeous.
Yeah, there was stuff like that around. I always used to love the like handguns just because they were just really cool. Just these 6-shooter fucking cowboy guns.
Did you just fiddle around with them as a kid?
Yeah, you'd never pull any triggers or like cock anything, but you'd hold them and kind of, there's something about the weight of it. It's like, okay, yeah, this isn't a toy.
Yeah.
You learn from a young age. And it'd always have these like huge, completely moth-eaten like tiger skin rugs with the heads on that, like it'd be dark, you'd fucking put your foot in the mouth and cut your foot open.
Wait, did you do that?
I know someone who did.
Ouch.
But yeah, like I don't endorse like animal skinnings of like that exotic, but it was stuff that he wasn't feeding a market because he was buying things that were so worn down and old and through like not even second hand, like sixth hand, or like so far along the line that he wasn't really feeding a market for it. It was just kind of things that he was just like, oh, this is cool, but yeah, it's just really weird, quirky house. I loved it.
Like, I can't imagine what that house would fucking look like, because like you'd have so much weird shit everywhere, but that'd be so cool to explore. Because I imagine every time he went down, he had different things, right?
Yeah, well, because he kept the stuff he liked, but occasionally there'd be new things on top of that. Like he wouldn't have his usual stock that he'd be selling out. That would all be kind of packed away in his like storage areas. So occasionally there'd be something new. But yeah, we're still in the process of like all the legal shit for that, because it's been a right ball ache, because it's going through the French authorities, and so yeah, what the so like there's still a couple of things that I'd like from there just to remind me of him.
Yeah.
Like I always loved, he had a turtle skull up in one of the bathrooms that I always thought was like really cool, and I just want that to have on my shelves.
Yeah, that would fit nicely with your moth that you have pinned to your wall.
Yeah, I've got a privet hawk moth pinned in front of me. I've got a tortoise shell up there actually, and lots of bottles of alcohol.
Yeah, lots of them. And they look great. Where did you get that moth from again?
I just found it.
Oh,
dead.
Shit. Fair enough.
Well, actually, my dad found it. Was like, hey, you want this? Like, hell yeah, I'll pin it to the wall.
Oh, I love it. It's brilliant. It's just like there in the middle of your room. Do you reckon your lizards ever look at it and wish they could crunch down?
Nah, my gecks aren't aware of that. It's not moving. They've got their own bugs to chase.
True. How are your gecks doing, by the way?
Yeah, my gecks are good. The babies are growing.
Aw, little baby gecks.
I haven't really been on top of looking for new eggs. I've just been letting them cycle through, because they eat the eggs after a bit for more calcium and things. Oh. Just because I don't really have the space for any more babies, so I'm just keeping what I've got.
Yeah,
you know,
that's fair.
nature and all.
Let it happen.
Not being cruel. It's the natural cycle of life.
You're not being cruel. They're the ones eating the eggs, so it's not your fault.
Yeah, I'm not being the bloody weird cannibal here. I'm not eating the babies.
Not yet. When you settle down with someone and you have too many excess babies.
Fry them up. Crunch. Oh, no. Talking of France and lizards, I remember being on holiday once, and just in the hotter areas in the summer, like there'd always just be common lizards just around on the walls, just anywhere hot and concrete. But I saw one basking in the middle of the road, so I checked. I went out and I kind of scurried it over and moved it just somewhere safe.
Yeah.
And it was there for a bit, and then it decided it wanted to run out into the middle of the road again, just as a car was coming.
Oh my God,
and
no.
I will never forget the sound it made.
Oh no!
It was just like a... it was like a crack. It was just a... I can't recreate the sound. It was just...
That's terrible.
It's like this, almost the sound of like a stick being snapped. Like it sounded like that.
That is terrible. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was sad,
Yeah.
but I was like, you know what? Shit happens. There's a lizard. There's plenty of others.
It ran right
Shit
in front of
happens.
our fucking car.
Yeah, I tried to save it. Nothing I could have done.
I mean, there was something you could have done. You
If
tried.
anything, I gave it a couple more minutes.
Which in the life of a lizard is fucking forever. So
Yeah, it's a day or two.
how long do lizards live for?
Depends on the lizard. Like,
What about your ones?
I know they're not all lizards, but the reptiles, like fucking giant tortoises, live longer than
They
us.
do actually.
Or like you've got iguanas, which will live a good, like, I think 40, 60 years.
Damn.
Like a long time. They get old. Basically big lizards last for longer. Like a tegu will last you a good 30 plus years. Probably more than that. Even a bearded dragon will last like 12.
Yeah. Christ, lizards live for fucking ever, don't they? My
Yeah, it
goodness.
depends on the lizard.
Yeah.
Like my gex will live a few years. I've had them, over a year now, and I think they're about a year when I got them. So
Oh, fair enough.
they're doing all right.
Yeah.
Hanging out. You got their bug friends.
Yeah, and I use them for my Twitch overlays.
Use a bad picture of it as well. I've got way better pictures.
Send me
than
better
that one.
pictures and I'll use them. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
I know, just like
Because
the
of me, are they? I'll ask them if it's right.
Yeah. Get their consent, written consent, please.
For reference, I've got a lovely pair of gold dust day geckos. Little day geckos.
Aw.
Little green dudes with blue eyeliner.
They're adorable. I love them so much. I really do.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a... Yeah.
It's a break.
So let's move on to something good.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Something good.
Hey.
It was asking for it with a title like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, the food has to be something good.
Of course it does. We've just eaten dragon crisps.
We need something a bit more substantial.
A little
We
bit.
need something good.
We had the amuse bouche of a lemon, the starters of a crisps. What's the main, Louis? What's a good food that you like?
You can't go wrong with some pizza.
Nope,
I
you're
want some
absolutely right.
pizza.
You
Taking
can't
this
go
long to talk about one of my favourite things.
wrong.
Fucking pizza.
Fucking pizza. And homemade. It's got to be homemade pizza. If we're going good, it's got to be homemade pizza.
Yeah,
'Cause-
like I'm not huge on like chain takeaway pizzas. Well, like takeaway pizza in general, unless it's like from somewhere near you that does proper wood-fired stuff, because you can't beat that. It's
Mhm.
great. But basically, me and my dad have like these thing called unis, which are just basically a pizza oven which you can either have a little wood fire in the back or you can run it off gas. Like the wood fires like taste better, but the gas is a bit easier if you want to just quickly start it, cook some pizza.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking lovely little thing. I really want one. They look so cute and
But like
they're very
the
good.
pizza's always cooking like a minute. Like it cooks so quick. But you spend all this time making the dough, prepping everything, and you cook it and eat it, and like so quickly.
It's like fucking in under 5 minutes you will have demolished a pizza, especially if you're eating it with people. Like
Yeah, I know it's bad, but I kind of like it where it burns a little bit. I like the kind of
no,
little burnt bits.
yeah,
There's something about that mixed with the tomato sauce. It's
especially
just
when you have a dip to go with it. Burnt bits are so good
yeah.
because, especially
It's just another like level of flavor. Something about the kind of bitterness of it, which I like personally.
But how are we going to eat pizza in this sensory deprivation chamber, Lou?
I'd say we've gotta have someone feed it to us. Like,
Oh, yeah.
The rest of the days.
So our friends just made some pizza. They brought in their own little...
in front of us.
Yeah.
They had spent all day making it.
Whipped out the little pizza oven right at the very end.
Yeah. Fired it up. Done. Cut it. What's on the pizza?
Oh, so...
You've got to have it standard tomato base, like a nice, nice fresh one.
And some lovely, low moisture mozzarella graced on top.
No, some high moisture mozzarella.
High? Okay.
Because it's not in there for long. And it's so hot that moisture evaporates really quickly.
True, actually. Okay, yeah, high moisture mozzarella.
Yeah. Well, traditionally, if you had really fresh mozzarella, you'd actually put it on after the pizza's cooked.
Really?
We're not doing that here.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
We're not in Italy. We're in the industrial estate. Okay, I think so you've always got to have pepperoni. Like, if you're gonna have a good pizza, you've got to have a nice, like, a good spicy sausage on it somewhere. Oh, actually,
shall we just go meat feast?
Fuck it, yeah.
Meat feast on.
Gotta have some Nduja sausage on there.
Oh yeah, some Nduja, some pepperoni.
Oh, gorgeous.
Just I don't know.
What else is
some
there?
prosciutto. Why
Ooh,
not?
prosciutto.
Let's
Yeah,
go for
prosciutto.
it. Finished off with, like, after it's been cooked, a drizzle of chili oil and just like
some rocket.
a scattering of fresh rocket.
Mm-hmm. God, and a sprinkle of black pepper as well. Got to crack some black pepper on the top of that.
Get a crack of that over it. Lovely stuff.
And then dipped in some Domino's garlic sauce.
We don't need that in this pizza. But arguably, out of the chain dips, definitely the best.
Oh, fucking...
Actually, not even arguably, hands down.
Yeah, hands down. But no, dips aside. Tell you what, though. What's the thing that you brought over last time? The cheese that you brought over?
Oh, burrata.
Burrata.
When Matt did a pizza night, I was like, you know what? I'll bring a burrata and I'll make some basil oil. Just basically just have the burrata sat in the basil oil and dip all the crusts in. Oh, delicious.
Burrata is like a young mozzarella that
has basically this creamy goodness on the inside of like a mozzarella shell. It's great for dunking.
Liquid mozzarella. It's so good. And mixed with basil oil, which is just oil mixed with fresh basil. But
blitz it, strain it, sorted.
It's incredible. It's incredible. This was a pizza night we did before the lockdown, by the way. Don't worry, we're not breaking rules.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Although I did have pizza night at home here with the fam last night. It was a good time.
It did look good. You posted some pictures, didn't you?
Yeah.
Post them to the Instagram. I mean, we're a food podcast. We might as well post food to the Instagram.
Yeah, we could do.
But only ones that are related to the episodes.
But don't caption them or hashtag them at all.
I want to go out and
just
buy
to really limit our audience.
I really want to
go
out now and buy a packet of Transformer snacks. Get a packet of Doritos and then eat all the Transformer snacks and then put a single Dorito in the Transformer snacks bag.
Yeah, and then, you can swipe across to another picture. Yeah. That other picture needs to be a load of Doritos laid out in tessellating pattern.
Oh, yes. This all links together now. Perfect.
If you need a break from editing tomorrow, feel free to go do that for your lunch.
Oh,
nice, healthy lunch there.
Yeah, sounds like a perfect time.
Peeled lemon for dessert. And we'll see what else you might need.
Miracle fruit. Ooh. And a bit of homemade pizza as well.
Need to get hold of some miracle fruit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out one day. We'll make like a fucking video out of it because that could be fun. But so we've got the slice of pizza being fed to us by our friend, fresh from the oven, nice and hot, nice and crispy.
Yeah, let it sit for a little bit.
But
because it's bad enough feeding yourself something that's too hot, but imagine someone else feeding you something that's too hot without having the opportunity yourself to like blow at it to cool it down, or just like.
Plus, like, you're in a position where you can't really move your head away very easily.
Yeah.
Just like silent screaming. But I think the kaleidoscope is still on, right?
So we don't know when the pizza's coming.
No.
Or because your kaleidoscopes kind of make the shapes out of what you see the other end.
Yes.
So it's a pizza kaleidoscope.
So you see this like
So you
pizza
just
just
see
getting
fucking-
bigger.
Yeah. Pizza morphing and all sorts of geometric shapes.
And the lights are like dimming to a... What's a pizza color? Because my brain says orange.
Yeah, just the spectrum of yellow to red is like the pizza bracket. So of course the lighting has also changed those hues just to match the mood.
Yeah, of course.
I'd say more of like a lighter orange colour just to fit the vibes of the song. A warmer feel.
Yeah. Because it's like...
Not an angry feel of like a deep red or anything.
However confusing and weird this fucking experience is, like, it's good fucking pizza. Like, can't deny that. I want to know what odds on we lost to fucking get into this situation. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's just
fuck.
it would just be a number. Like it's an odds on I'd happily take. It's like, oh,
True, yeah.
odds on you come sit at my workplace in a sensory deprivation tank and let me feed you food.
Yeah, I mean...
Hell yeah. 1.
Weird ass first date though, Christ.
Anyway, let's move.
Yeah.
I say we should move on
Yep.
to Dissolve Me.
Yeah. Oh.
So this podcast isn't hugely long,
Yeah.
which I don't mind personally with my podcast,
Oh,
but
I'm sure you don't,
to each and their own.
but I have to edit it all.
Yeah, within a day.
Within a
given
day.
The time we give you when we record this.
We need to get better at it.
So next track. Dissolve Me.
Let's go.
Dissolve Me.
Is that a question?
Die. Solve me.
That just sounds like a riddle now. What are we dissolving, huh?
Well, we need a drinks course.
True, actually. There's water everywhere, but we still haven't had a drop to drink yet.
Yeah, well, you can't get a head down there, and then, if we wanted to drink, that'd be the last thing I'd want to drink. Some salty bath bomb water that we've been sitting in already for like a good few minutes.
We've almost definitely dropped crumbs of crisps in there as well. Like, there's no way we haven't.
Yeah, the Transformer snack packet's just there, floating,
Oh no, that's disgusting.
bubbly.
Oh, our friend's boss is going to be really upset with him in the morning.
Well, seeing as it's dissolved me, but we need a drink, I reckon this needs to be in ice form.
Yeah. No.
But we're not allowed to crunch down on it. We specifically been told, you got to suck on this. We're there getting brain freeze. Moaning to the tune of the song. Maybe the colours have gone blue. Yeah, I'm getting blue
Yeah,
colours from this.
icy blue.
But like, I like icy blue.
Like, because the light would absolutely affect how you'd feel. And this part torture? Like, Christ.
It's getting a bit...
It's getting almost psychedelic. It's like we're being force-fed almost burning hot pizza and then immediately put into an ice drink.
How is that psychedelic?
Okay, psychedelic's the wrong word. Psychopathic, maybe.
Yeah, a bit kinky, a bit raunchy.
Kinky. Yeah, put hot pizza in my mouth and fill my mouth full of ice.
I don't know, maybe it's just ice cubes of water.
I mean, yeah.
Unless there's anything else you could think that... I don't know, maybe it's frozen squash. But frozen squash is a bit weird because the squash melts first, so you get really concentrated and you're left with just normal ice.
Well, you could have, I mean, like the only one other I can think of is frozen juice, but again, you're right. Like the everything melts before the water. So let's just have ice cubes. Fuck it.
Yeah, just ice
Just
cubes.
ice cubes. Like you cannot beat a good dose of H2O.
Yeah, stay hydrated, homies.
Stay hydrated, homies.
Actually, I'm not wearing my t-shirt that says drink water on it.
Oh my god, are you joking right now? Do you even have a glass of water with you?
No, I've
You
just got a
heathen.
kind of an empty creamy cup, which is looking a bit not very appetizing right now. I've already had 2 and that's far too much cream for me.
Weak.
Oh, yeah, I'm creamed out.
I'm sticking with my rum and coke, and I'm having my third one now.
I might have to go get a normal glass of water during this next song.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, can we move on so I get that now? I'm getting rather thirsty.
Yeah, right.
Get a dry mouth while I was talking.
Ice cube in the mouth. Next song,
Yeah.
Matilda.
Matilda? I barely know her.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's the second time you've made that joke. So that was Matilda.
Matilda.
Matilda. What a great musical. Matilda? Apparently, I've never seen it. I've only ever read the book. So who is Matilda, Louis?
My instant reaction was almost just to say, a bloke in a dress. It's not suitable. It's just what my brain went to.
Is that a reference to something?
No.
Fucking hell.
It's not even that funny.
It's
Who's
not,
Matilda?
it's just the way
Bloke in
that
a
you
dress.
phrase it.
What's wrong with that? Just a bloke in a dress.
Man, listen, alright, dresses are fucking comfy. Can't go wrong. You should wear a dress. I think you look good in one.
Yeah. Air your Gucci out.
Right, moving on.
Right, I feel like Matilda is probably the friend that's here with us.
Yep. She's the one that got you into all of this mess in the first place.
Yeah. And given kind of the weird stuff that's been going on and the fact we're here, there might be something going on. I don't know.
No, I've been thinking that.
And like the themes of this song, you're doing this for Matilda.
Absolutely, this is a thing that she wanted to do, and you went, oh, I'll do it for Matilda.
Oh, are we getting any food from her though? That's what I reckon we are. How about the food of love? Chocolate.
Oh, okay, good. You said chocolate. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we can be
Aphrodisiac, isn't it?
Is
Or
it?
claim to be. I don't know.
chocolate-
There's something along those lines. I'm gonna Google it.
All right,
Google's
go for
my
it.
friend.
Is it? I think avocado. Is it avocado?
is
That's meant to... No, it's
chocolate.
What's that vegetable that looks like a fucking?
It's chocolate, an adjective, antidepressant, allergen,
It's
an A,
chocolate and
Aphrodite.
Depressive. Oh yeah, I take chocolate when I'm depressed. It makes me feel better.
Word aphrodisiac traces its origins to the Greek goddess Aphrodite.
Asparagus.
Mayans considered chocolate as food of the gods.
Uh-huh.
Chocolate contains an amino acid called L-arginine that can be an effective natural sex enhancer for both women and men.
What the fuck is a natural sex enhancer? Like,
Viagra. Is Viagra? Viagra's probably not natural, is it?
no. I think there might be a natural form of it, but 'cause, like something I learned the other day. There used to be a plant that worked like the pill, if you prepared it in the right way, and it was discovered before contraception was invented. So it was fucking centuries ago. We harvested it so much it went extinct.
Oof. Do you reckon they'll ever like find some of it preserved and some droppings or something weird like that? Thing is, that's like plausible for a plant, but it's a bit different with animals. You gotta wait for some bloody mosquito and some amber for that shit, like Jurassic Park.
Oh, we're gonna resurrect the fucking dodo one day. Jurassic Park will be brilliant because it'll just be dodos.
Oh man, I'd love to meet a dodo. I'm sad we ate all those.
Right.
I'd love to eat a dodo.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
Man, if they were so tasty, we ate them to extinction.
I don't think we
Wouldn't
ate.
you want to try it?
Wasn't it
No, we
trophy-
did.
was it-
We ate them to extinction, yeah. And we almost did the same to giant tortoises.
What?
Yeah.
What did tortoises taste like?
Apparently delicious. So delicious that no specimens ever made it off the island.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with humans?
Hey, it comes in its own cooking pot. Like, come on.
That's horrible. Oh fuck. We were talking about chocolate.
Yeah, which then
led on to
moved
fucking extinction fucking animals.
yeah.
What chocolate is Matilda giving us?
I don't know, something
What's
very smooth, very relaxing. Just
what's your favorite chocolate?
something you'd give someone on Valentine's Day. So I'd probably a Lindor ball. You know those ones.
Yeah,
that are
no, yeah.
go even smoother on the inside, or it's probably one of those. Just classic red like milk chocolate.
I like Lindors when you leave them out of the fridge for a little bit, so they become a little bit more room temperature. Because at that point, the center becomes even more almost melted, but still is cool.
Well, I kind of like sucking on them.
Oh yeah, no, you don't bite into a Lindor.
Unless you're feeling like a total madman.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I respect that.
When you get a box of Lindors, you have to bite into
I
one.
like sucking on some balls.
Yeah, same. Every guy does.
You know what I was really disappointed about as a kid?
What?
You know, around Christmas you see like the really big ones, but it just turns out to be a plastic shell filled with small ones.
Oh yeah, that's so disappointing.
When I saw that for the first time as a kid, I was like, it's a giant one! Imagine that.
Oh,
Crack it
man.
open, eat the inside with a spoon.
You could probably just lie in the center and
It's like a chocolate fondue.
it's like a fucking. That would be so good. No, but what if it's like in the center? Not only is it the softer stuff, but there are also miniature Lindors in the middle as well.
Oh, what? Embedded
Yeah,
in
embedded
the
in the chocolate.
So you find these nuggets.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
It's not what we're having, though.
No, we're just having a normal Lindor. Have you ever tried the Lindor bars?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty much the same thing, but there's something about the shape of the balls which are quite satisfying to eat.
Sorry.
You can quote me on that.
Yeah, I'm taking that one out of context.
Yeah. No context, taste of music.
That's a good Twitter to make. Because there's a lot you could take out of the fucking cheese episode. What's the fanciest chocolate you've eaten? I'm going a bit off topic, but what is the fanciest chocolate you've eaten?
Because I'm not huge on buying like crazy chocolate. Like, I quite like dark chocolate with sea salt in it. It's very nice. I think that's some of my favorite like fancier chocolates, but I wouldn't be able to tell you the name of a brand of any.
Well, my friend once bought me some chocolate from Switzerland. They never told me how much it was, but I'm pretty sure it was quite expensive. And it was this little box of like love heart shaped chocolates. And they were just milk chocolate flavored. But like the quality of the chocolate was so good, it almost tasted like they were flavored with caramel. It was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, Swiss chocolate is good.
Switzerland's definitely a country you should visit one day. I don't know if their food's particularly good, but like...
Okay, I've only been abroad to 2 different countries. I've been to France loads, but when I was a little kid, a very small child, I went over to Switzerland because we had some family over there.
Oh.
But all I can remember is being on a plane and eating a very small tube of Smarties and doing a very, very small, shitty Lego figure. That's the only thing I remember of the trip.
That sounds like
the fucking Smarties and Lego on the plane.
Sounds like a great plane trip, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
Maybe we're not being fed Lindor, we've been some Smarties. Which for American listeners, if there ever are any, Smarties in the UK are basically like chocolate M&Ms. They're some chocolate covered in some candy.
M&Ms are chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're basically like chocolate M&Ms, but think you get peanut M&Ms, crispy M&Ms, peanut butter
what the fuck is a crispy M&M?
They've got like a big Rice Krispie in the middle. They're like the best ones. They're so good. They're in the blue packet. They're the best.
Fuck,
They're amazing. You get them in the UK.
What, you can?
Yeah.
I need to
Actually, I
get some
say
of
they're
them.
the best, but like peanut M&Ms are also fucking great. But there's something about the crispy ones.
Man.
They're brilliant.
I'm so excited to fucking travel to America again and try their food. I really am.
But you can get these in the UK.
No,
You
I
can
know.
Get the crispy M&Ms in any fucking supermarket.
I know, but like, they'll probably be better in America because they'll be from America. It's like how
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
iced tea is the same technically in England and mainland Europe, but mainland Europe's iced tea, specifically in fucking Spain, so much better. Holy shit, Lipton iced tea in Spain is like the best.
Well, we don't really do iced tea here in the UK.
Not too much.
Like,
to
you
be fair.
can buy bottles of Lipton, but like that's about it.
Which is a shame because iced tea is like. Actually, to be fair, I went to a little.
He's a
cafe.
great actor.
Shut the
He's a
fuck
great
up.
Artist turned rapper.
Isn't he really shit or something like that?
I'm iced tea. Oh, it's bad, but it's just the Rick and Morty episode that's like him in that is quite funny.
Wait, is he?
Actually, I don't even know if it's him in that, but there's a character that is him. I don't know if he voiced it or if they're just making fun of him.
Anyway, I don't have anything more to talk about. Fucking chocolate, man.
MS. Ms.
Paint.
MS Paint. Microsoft. Up next. Microsoft. Oh, next song is playing. You're right there, Matt.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just remembering Super Mario Land.
Bit different to what we just listened to.
Just a tad. Let me sit up right. So I'm actually in the microphone.
Totally different. You're there like boop, 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 and just all happy and everything. Was this one was just
This is like
really relaxed, really slow.
slightly melancholy because it's supposed to be about a breakup or some shit.
I don't know, I haven't looked into it.
According
The lyrics
to
are a bit.
what's his name lyrics, like
Oh, didn't we search
Yeah,
this?
we
And
looked
like
this
the
up.
second line is talks about like a blue and white Lego gun. It's like what?
but
And you know, genius lyrics. It's like some people trying to break down song lyrics. It's like, actually, this is to do with weddings because you've got something white, something blue, and something old. Okay, mate. Sure. And we're here. It's like, actually, it means you're sat in a sensory deprivation tank.
do they give you some Lego to play with? Sense
Probably.
well, there is a common theme in this song. That's of things getting darker.
Yeah. Ever since the song starts, like Matilda's over at the dimmer switch, slowly turning the lights down, going darker. Turn it down until it's just pitch black.
Oh, for fuck's sake. My favourite thing about this whole pod is the fact that the lid seems to just be on and off completely randomly. Sometimes they can feed you, sometimes they can't.
No, it's like you can choose to pull your head in.
See, it's like a fucking tortoise shell. You can just pop your head out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Giant tortoise, and you taste delicious.
I've got a morbid curiosity now to know what the fuck tortoise tastes like. Like, does it taste of fish?
Thing is, I don't know if small tortoises would taste nearly as good as they claim these big ones did.
Big one's got
So
more
you're not
meat
going
on
to
it.
get much meat off a
Yeah.
regular tortoise, are you?
Yeah, but I mean, people don't get much meat off a
Plus,
rabbit
like-
and they still eat that.
That is so inefficient because that takes so long to grow and age.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Tortoises outlive fucking humans.
Think of the energy waste
Yeah, fuck
that
me.
would go into growing tortoises for consumption.
Just don't eat tortoises. It's not great.
Yeah,
You don't eat them. Plenty.
yeah, tortoises are cool. Don't eat them.
They are very cool.
I want a tortoise.
Get one. I think I can see you with a tortoise in the future. Honest to God.
Yeah, I don't really have space for one at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I could see.
I'd adopt one. They live long.
Yeah. I could see you with a house full of like tortoises and snakes and reptiles and stuff.
Yeah, I've had a fair few different reptiles. I want a little baby hognose.
Oh, what the snakes that look
Hognose
really
snake,
weird.
yeah.
Oh, I love them. They're adorable. Snake. Is that the one that in one of my YouTube videos I fucking looked up at the end? Oh no, that's the one that you told me to get. Which was the one that you told me to get? It was like a boa or something. A sand boa.
Oh, the I think it's an Arabian sand boa.
Yes, yes. You have to Google Arabian sand boa snake. Oh,
They just look really dumb because the way they hunt, they kind of bury themselves and their eyes are like on the top of their head so it can poke out the sand. But they just look like a sock puppet. But actual real life. They look great. I love them.
Oh, I love them so much. They are fucking. But no, hognose snakes are also very adorable. I do like them. They got tiny little
Yeah, I
curved
held a baby one once, and they just wrap around your finger, and they're just really cute.
So that's
Their
so
bite
precious.
is slightly venomous, though.
How much is slightly?
Well, some people are allergic. Like your reaction to it will differ.
Oh, okay.
If your snake isn't very tame, like it will bite you, but more often than not, they don't bite.
Hmm. I mean, if you give it food and make it comfortable, it's got no reason to really bite, does it?
Yeah. And don't feed it live food, so it doesn't feel the need to go for anything moving.
Actually, it's a good point. I didn't think about it that way. Oh,
Should we move on?
we've reached the 2-hour mark of recording now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we've had a couple breaks in that though.
True. But yes, all that happened in this song is the lights went down. So
The
next,
lights went dark. It's how I feel for this song though, because it sounds like that, and the lyrics are like things going dark. I feel like it's kind of almost prepping us for the next song. What's gonna happen?
what is going?
Something's gonna happen.
Fitz pleasures are gonna
And
happen.
Fitz pleasure, yeah. Fitz. Fitz is a German name, isn't it? Fitz is being pleasured.
Look at him go.
You ever seen a Fitz so happy?
Just play the next song.
Just wanna. Does Fitz have a meaning?
Don't think so. I might do actually.
No, doesn't mean anything. What does it mean? It's nonsense.
It's fucking nonsense.
Well, it might have a meaning. Ooh.
So, Fitz pleasure. You had a brainstorm at the beginning of the song, didn't you?
Well, it's just that sudden change from the previous song to this. That just the thought of being in this completely dark, sense-deprived environment. And this beginning, I just got a sudden feeling of, in Willy Wonka, where they go through the tunnel on the boat on the Chocolate River. It just feels like that. So, like, during the previous song, you don't really notice it, but the sensory tub's been drained. Or, like, it's draining at the start of this song, and then all of a sudden when it kicks in, you're just pumped with these high-pressure jets of just fucking melted chocolate. Then once it's filled and you think it's starting to settle down again, just like suddenly all these weird images start appearing like they do in the movie. And then when it kicks in even harder, the wave machine starts.
The wave machine turns on. The fucking wave machine.
And you're like being pushed around in this melted chocolate, flashing lights. You're having a terrifyingly amazing time.
Oh my god, you poor sod. There's so much going on right now. Holy shit.
Do you float in chocolate? You must float in chocolate.
you like it. Chocolate floats on
'Cause-
water, right? No, chocolate sinks in water, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's denser than water, but we kind of float in water anyways, because I don't know, we're quite similar to the density of water.
We have
but
enough air in our
we're
body
definitely
to out.
less less dense than chocolate.
Oh,
so I reckon you'd float on chocolate.
You don't sink into a chocolate bar when you stand on it.
Might fact check it.
Go for it. Bet you're right, though.
Do you float?
There's going to be some great articles for this, isn't there?
What would happen if I jumped in a pool of chocolate? Cora. The simple answer is that you'd float. Fully melted chocolate has a specific gravity of 1.02, meaning that it's denser than water. About the same as seawater, actually. Fully melted chocolate has a specific gravity of 1.02. We just established that. Why did it just repeat the same statement twice?
Because it's Quora.
You don't specify the height being jumped from or depth of the pool, but you'll note that chocolate is also significantly more viscous than water and won't deform as quickly, meaning it will decelerate you faster. Hazardous to jump from height. Yeah, I'm not jumping. If you go deep into the pool, your rate of ascent due to buoyancy will be greatly decreased. Find it more difficult to orient yourself. You'll not be able to open your eyes as you might in water.
Funny that.
The splash should be smaller and the sound much lower in pitch. That's the best thing about it.
So, like, it would fucking hurt if you got chocolate blasted at you through fucking jets, wouldn't it? Like, that would not be a fun time.
If the chocolate were in temper, bracket solid, it would hurt a lot. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Sunita.
Of course it fucking would, because it's solid. What is she on about?
If the chocolate were in a liquid state, it would feel hot and you would become a chocolate-covered grav. Whatever that means.
Google it. I'm invested now. I want to know what the fuck she's on about. Is it a she?
Gorav. Yeah, this is still Sunita. I think it's a name. That might be the name of the guy who made the original post asking.
You've climbed into a sensory deprivation chamber. You fed crisps, pizza, and ice. Thrown into pitch darkness. Water's being replaced with chocolate and you're being flung around in a wave machine. Please tell me the insides of this pod are padded.
It don't need to be. You're not going to move very fast in chocolate.
True, actually. Chocolate would be moving around you more. You'd get absolutely fucking coated in the stuff.
Yeah. Just remembered at the start you mentioned I was talking about a subreddit earlier.
Yes, this is...
Grandpa Joe hate.
/Grandpa Joe hate.
Let's get this straight. Fuck you, Grandpa Joe.
Yeah, fuck you, Grandpa Joe. Fucking
you parasite.
Taking advantage of this poor little family. Oh, how could he?
After Charlie won his golden ticket, Grandpa Joe, slowly fake being feeble, fucking replying to his grandson to get him out of bed, and when he was perfectly able to do it himself, you know, because he was faking it this whole time, and then also put fuck you to the people believing in his immobility for decades, he fucking delivers this perfectly rehearsed song and dance where he steals ownership of Charlie's golden ticket. At no point during the song does Joe even acknowledge Charlie in any way. Fucking asshole.
Bit of a dig, isn't it? Fucking fuck Grandpa Joe. We don't. Me and my homies hate Grandpa Joe. There's so many great potential titles for this podcast, and one of them is definitely "Fuck You, Grandpa Joe."
I don't think we can have a swear word in the
fuck
title.
You can't, can you?
Or just Grandpa Joe's a parasite.
Grandpa Joe is a parasite. To anybody who has a fucking grandpa named Joe, they're gonna have a bad time, aren't they? Who do these guys think they fucking are?
Yeah, because he's a dickhead.
True. Is your Grandpa Joe a parasite too?
I don't have a Grandpa Joe. Never have.
No, neither do I. Fortunately, because, you know, don't want a parasite in my family.
Grandpa Joe sucking balls.
What?
Yeah, eating all those Lindor chocolate balls.
Of course. No.
Grandpa Joe sucks balls.
He does.
Grandpa Joe sucks balls. That's the title. It's gonna be that.
Don't know if we're allowed to do that
down
either.
So don't forget. Why not? Why can't I have Grandpa Joe sucks balls?
Don't think you can have sucks balls in your fucking title, though.
Why not?
Because it's not exactly safe for work, is it?
A ball is just a shape, and he's sucking on it.
Sure. Because that's what the algorithm will hear, won't it?
Fine. What else could he suck?
Golden ticket.
Or just Grandpa Joe sucks.
Grandma Joe sucks would work absolutely perfectly.
SUX. SUXZ.
with a Z at the fucking end.
Sucks.
Proper 2012, yeah. Christ. I don't know where to go from here. I really, really don't.
We can go to the next song.
We could go to the next song. Can we go to the next song?
Yeah.
What's the next song?
Interlude 3, piano.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, fuck Grandpa Joe.
Fuck Grandpa Joe.
That was a short one.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, fuck, it's over? Well, I didn't even realise it was.
Yep. It's under a minute. It is just an interlude, but it's a nice piece.
Yeah, true.
I like to think this is playing, but you hear, like, occasionally there's, like, the dun 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 of, like, that. Just a bit of wood being hit. I reckon Matilda's doing that.
Just thumping on the side of the fucking...
Yeah.
But this is definitely... Thank fuck, she's turned the wave machine off.
Yeah, it's definitely the calm after the crazy chocolate storm.
Yeah, no, it's a nice little respite from the chocolate fucking chaos a few seconds ago. Oh man,
Crazy.
that would not feel good. Covered in chocolate, in pitch darkness.
It would either feel horrifying or strangely great.
Yeah, true. Actually, there's something oddly satisfying about being covered in something you're not supposed to be covered in.
It becomes a certain point where it's actually great to be smeared in something weird.
Smeared in something weird. That's a band name.
Yeah, like when you're at a festival and it's one of those really rainy, muddy ones. Like at first it's like, oh, I'm muddy, and then eventually it's like, yeah, I'm muddy. I'm covered in mud. Yeah. Hell with it. I've seen two guys dressed in solely underwear and wrestling masks going at it in the mud before at Glastonbury, having a great time.
They are definitely having the best time of their fucking lives there. Christ.
Yeah, good on them.
I've never been able to get into mosh pits properly. I'm just too...
It wasn't in a mosh pit, that was just...
Oh, just in the...
Just two guys just wrestling, just not even near a stage.
That makes it even
the whole
better.
mud fight.
Oh my god. Why didn't you join in? Oh my god, Louis.
Because, I don't know, I was probably about 15 at the time. Maybe even younger. I don't know, I've been going to Glastonbury every year since a young age.
Yeah, just flex on us, why don't you?
Yeah, I've been quite lucky in that aspect.
Yeah, I get.
That's why my hearing's fucked.
True.
I don't really have much to say about this song. It's very short, but it's very pleasant.
Yeah.
Like, just really gentle piano piece.
It's just,
Really nice, soothing vocal.
it's a calm dance.
And any lyrics, just a bit of an...
Well, I mean, we're coming to the end of the album, so it kind of like fits in with that.
Yeah.
It brings your energy down completely, especially from fucking Fitz Pleasure. Like, it's...
Good track though. I do like Fitz Pleasure.
Oh, it's good.
It's got good energy to it.
Yeah. But, yeah. So I guess that takes us on to the next song quite naturally then.
Blood, flood,
Blood, blood,
blood, flood.
blood, flood. I'm gonna let you lead this one because this was the original idea you had for this.
Yeah, because usually throughout the week, until the last moment, I send albums to Matt, hoping that he'll listen to one and decide which one he wants to do for the podcast. I sent him this one, he was like, oh yes, this one. I was like, okay, I've only really got one idea yet.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, just this song just made me think about just yogurt.
Hell yeah, yogurt.
Listening to this song just makes you just want a nice yogurt.
And how are you gonna fit that in with a sense depth chamber filled with fucking yogurt?
So, Matilda opens the lid, or we stick her head up, or whatever's going on.
What?
And she's got a pot of yogurt and a spoon. And she just spoon feeds us.
I say every now and then she
Making aeroplane noises as she does it.
I say every now and then she just dips the fucking the spoon into the chocolate that we're in.
Want to know how I get these scars?
I'm the Joker,
baby. You haven't seen it? Please watch my Joker performance on YouTube.
It is a classic.
He starts up with his fake knife and Joker get up, and he just goes, "I'm the Joker, baby." That's my favourite thing.
It's like, you can tell it's like I swear it's like a secondary school like assignment, a drama assignment.
Yeah, like a drama thing. It's fucking funny.
I miss drama so much. It was filled, like, it was always, you'd have the kids who were only on the course because they thought it was piss easy. The kids who didn't think it was easy, but didn't think it was hard, but thought they were great, but weren't. And then the kids that took it way too seriously.
Yeah.
I loved it so much. It was always such a fucking trip.
Yeah, not for me.
No. No, it's fair.
Didn't do that shit.
You just stuck with your sciences and fucking... What else you did? What did you do during GCSE?
Science, music, all the basic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Product design.
Oh, yeah, that was your thing, is making things, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember GCSEs, but history,
Oh.
which I was bad at because I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, that's fair.
I doodled shit in the book. I should have done art.
You fucking should have. I don't know why you
Because
didn't.
I like just doodling shit. I don't know. Because I'm not an artist. I'm just a doodler.
Which is... I prefer... Have you seen shitty watercolour on Twitter before?
Yeah, but that's like good doodles. Done with actual art materials.
Yeah,
I just use a pen and some paper or MS Paint.
To be fair though, I love the fucking album artworks you come up with. And you've made my Twitch emote, so, you know.
Hell yeah.
Fucking love my
Plug
Twitch.
but not a plug because I'm not going to let you say the name. Puts it in post. No!
You can't stop me.
Shit, I can't. Any yogurt flavours you particularly like?
So I'm a basic bitch. I like a good vanilla yogurt. Fucking do.
Yeah.
Like a good vanilla yogurt mixed with a good honey, but just chuck some fucking fruit in there. Maybe some granola.
Yeah, I like Greek yogurt if I'm going for that type of thing.
Yeah,
personally.
to be fair, Greek yogurt
Because
is...
there's something about that like slight sourness that is really right up my street.
Yeah, for sure. I had like
But after you.
like, did you ever have that milk that was actually yogurt?
What, Yakult?
No. So that...
Or no, like the Actimel yogurt drink shot.
Yeah,
things.
that was like liquid yogurt.
No.
That was surprisingly good, but I don't think I'd ever eat it again. But what were you going to say?
But I was going to say, personally, if I'm having a flavoured yogurt, if I'm not having Greek yogurt with some stuff, there are like two main choices for me. Branded as well, if you want to go get these things.
Oh, okay, go on. Name drop.
Not sponsored, unfortunately. I'd love to be sponsored by these.
Could
Just
you
send me
imagine?
yogurt, I'll eat all of it.
Oh.
Yogurt sponsor, hell yeah.
Yogurt companies hit us up. We've got 200 listens on Spotify.
Yeah, just hit 200 today. A whole 200.
Woo.
Listener retention, probably about 10. But I really like the Onken cherry because I love cherry and it's got like chunks of cherry worked through it, like little bits, and it just tastes really good.
It's Onken the
But my
brand.
My other favourite is Yeo Valley banana custard flavour.
Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds really
And it
good.
is delicious. I could literally just sit there and eat, and have done in the past. on bad days, to eat one of the big tubs alone with a spoon.
Oh my god.
then unzip it, get a coupon for another free one. So it's again the next week.
Wait, really? Did they give you a free coupon?
No, sometimes like you can unzip it, and sometimes there's like a promo code or something.
Oh my god, just fueling your fucking yogurt addiction.
Oh man, I love yogurt. I haven't had yogurt for ages, to be honest.
Oh, man.
Maybe I'll treat myself this week.
I remember the first
Some
time.
Transformer snacks in yogurt. Dip it.
Dip it. That's not gonna be with the miracle berry. What do you think Greek yogurt tastes like with miracle berries?
Regular yogurt.
That'd be
Just
really
regular
boring.
yogurt. Yeah.
But I was. Oh yeah. What's your opinion on frozen yogurt?
I quite like it. Yeah, as a kid I used to freeze Froobs. I like frozen yogurt.
Rip the head off and suck their guts out.
Yeah.
What a fucking campaign.
Or freeze them, cut the top off, and just kind of squeeze it up like a just frozen lolly, and it's a good time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I like froyo.
Yeah, froyo's good. The only time froyo's not good is when you think you're getting ice cream, but you actually get yogurt instead. You're like, hang on a second.
Yeah, but I love yogurt, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I think I might be a little bit better about it to begin with, but I'll be like,
yeah, I mean,
it's just some froyo.
It's just like at the end of the day, it's flavored yogurt with probably chocolate bits in it. Because why wouldn't you have bits in frozen yogurt? Like if you go to a fucking ice cream parlor or stuff, you've got to get like a flake or fucking Oreos or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, I'm not fussed about that. I just like good ice cream.
Favorite ice cream brand? Yeah.
I don't really eat branded ice cream unless it's Ben and Jerry's.
There's your answer then.
Yeah, so Ben and Jerry's.
I was gonna say it's between.
Like I like little independent like ice cream places like Gelatos or.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Because I was gonna say for me it's between Ben and Jerry's or Purbeck ice cream. Because
actually, yeah, Purbeck's quite good.
Purbeck's fucking gorgeous with the right flavors.
So represent local Dorset ice cream.
Hell yeah.
Or there's Jude's as well, which kind of fits in that category, which is all right.
Not
just kind of fills the same gap, doesn't it?
There's sort of somewhere near us. There's this place that does their own homemade ice cream. That there's a little indie cafe in town that sell their ice creams, and they are fucking gorgeous. The flavors aren't ridiculously strong. They're more kind of like just a smooth flavor, and good fucking shit. Definitely recommend trying out.
You have to take me at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice uptake.
Valentine's episode. What did we say we were going to do on Valentine's? Was it cheese?
Oh yeah, add something.
Cheap
just spend it together.
Oh, babe.
Fuck any relationships we might be in at the time. Yeah, sorry, I'm out tonight.
Who with? My mate. Because we always wanted to try. There was this pizza place in town, and we always wanted to go on Valentine's and see if we could get the discount.
I think it was literally just a present because we'd always walk past it, and every Valentine's they'd just be like, 2 for 1. It will do that at some point, but that's since been closed.
Oh, it's such a shame. Because I really want to do that. That'd be brilliant.
I will do it somewhere someday. I just need to remember. So it always rolls around and I fucking forget.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the last 3 Valentines I've been at university, so we couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
But we'll see if Valentine's is still on this year.
Anyway, we'll move on to the last song.
Move on to the last song.
There's another song that's a bonus track, but I've been saving all bonus tracks and extra tracks on deluxe editions because I want to do a catalogue of those as bonus content at some point in the future. I don't know what context it will be in, but I'm saving all the extras in case you wonder.
We'll figure it out.
Why didn't they do that track? So this is the last track for us because Handmade, the track after, is a hidden track.
Ooh, spooky. Spooky.
Yeah. So this is Taro.
This is Taro. How pleasant.
Taro.
Taro
is a starchy root crop with edible leaves and has provided good nutrition to Pacific Islanders for hundreds of years.
Well, damn. Good for them.
Which is food related, but I have no idea what it tastes like, how it's prepared, and we need to tie this up.
Have you never had taro bubble tea before?
I know it's a thing, but I've never tried it.
Worth a try. Absolutely worth a try. But
'Cause I usually go for like pudding or matcha.
pudding
I fucking love the pudding flavour.
stuff. It's good stuff. It's just like a weird vanilla.
Putty.
Fuck me.
What a throwback. What a video. I love
Oh man, that was years ago. That was.
that. Giga Putty.
Do that song for a podcast.
Have you seen the actual advert for Giga Putty?
Yeah, I have.
It's these kids round a table with this huge pudding, and they're just fucking tearing into it with fucking spoons.
No, I have not seen that one. Oh my god, that sounds great. Holy shit.
It's crazy.
But tie this back.
But anyway.
Tie this back up.
Yeah, taro. I feel like this is Matilda helping us out with the chocolate, because we need a hand. We can't get out of this ourselves.
Oh god, no, it's way too slippery.
We're completely covered in chocolate head to toe. We look like a mess. We're leaving a trail of mess behind us, and she just directs us to the shower.
And we sit there in the shower in the nice warm stream.
Where it's nice, warm, clean. It allows us to reflect on the experience we just had.
Whatever the fuck that was.
Appreciate how truly bizarre it's just been. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I had a good experience.
Did you? I'm glad you did.
You know what? I'd love to have that experience. It sounds like a great
To be fair,
time.
yeah, so would I.
Don't know if I'm going to revisit it. Maybe I'll revisit aspects of it. Take a song or two. Take a dish or two away from it. Not even a dish.
I was just going to say there's no dishes in this. The pizza at a stretch.
Yeah.
No, the ice drink, definitely worth a meal.
But like, just going back to that, some nice ice, not that filthy, disgusting tasting ice that's made out of water that tastes weird.
Yeah, no, good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all know what you fucking mean. Never drink ice from fucking ice dispensers. It's all shit. Make your own ice.
Yeah.
It's free. Oh, that's the wrong glass. I just tried to sip out of the wrong fucking glass.
Why do you have more than one?
One was for
What's
the rum
in the
and
wrong
coke.
glass, Matt?
Nothing's in it anymore because I drank my rum and coke.
Well, then you're an idiot then. Grabbing for an empty glass.
Yeah, I am. But sometimes...
Dum. Make sure you get all that chocolate off you.
I'm working on it. I'm getting it all off, mate. You know,
That chocolate would be
it
everywhere
would get
as
into
well.
every inch of your fucking body.
You got to have a deep, clean shower. Like a pressure wash.
Do you think if by the time you got to the shower, like the outside of the pod is cool enough that the chocolate starts to solidify?
Yeah, the trail that you've left has started to solidify. Thankfully, it's all tiled, so it could just be scraped off.
Yeah, fortunately.
Because if it was carpet, that would be ruined.
You would absolutely just like eat yourself, wouldn't you? Whilst in the shower, right? Is it good chocolate? Is this like good quality melted chocolate?
I don't know, but you've been in it. That's the thing.
Don't
And,
tell
like,
me you wouldn't fucking lick your arm.
You're in the shower, so like it's combined with water as well.
You
And it was also, it had been filled into a sensory deprivation pod that had just had some breeze block bath bomb in it.
You'd do it. I know you'd fucking do it. Everyone would do it. All right. You might get stomachache afterwards,
say
but
so.
I'm licking my fucking arm, all right? And I'm dying on this hill.
Anyway, clean off, dry off, and go back home with Matilda.
Hey. Successful date?
And we'll leave it there.
Yeah, I wanna go to bed. It's late. I gotta get up tomorrow and edit all of this, and it's gonna be a fucking mess. Oh.
Nice.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah. We have been the Taste of Music podcast.
And I've been Matt and Louis.
And we'll hopefully see you next week.
Hopefully.
And the week after.
Yeah.
Not the week after that, because we'll be taking a break for a week. And then
Will we?
we're not.
I've not been told about this.
No, just gaslighting.
Cheers, appreciate it.
Get them next week. Matt's died.
That happens.
He was editing the podcast too much, and he died from exposure. What's that?
Just fucking end the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh. I just spilled water on myself.
Now end it.